Good evening, ladies and gentlemen across the nation and around the world. This is the NECA King, and I am wishing you a happy Halloween with a very special spooktacular edition of the NECA King. We're doing the Last Ronin Ghost Bros, the 3-pack of the Last Ronin Ghost Bros. It comes with Leo, it comes with Raph, it comes with Donatello. And these are the spectral brothers, the ones who visit Michelangelo in his sort of pseudo-hallucinations. Who knows how much of it's real? Who knows how much of it's in his mind? And once again, the Ronin line just knocks it the fuck out. Has there been a bad figure in the Ronin line? I know there's been a couple of steps here and there that weren't the best, but has there ever been a bad figure in the Ronin line? These are a continuation of that. These are really cool. The only thing that I think they missed on this is that these could have been glow in the dark. I think that would have been really awesome, but they're not. They're kind of like translucent and clear, but they're not glow in the dark. I think that would have been an opportunity for these, but otherwise I think that these are really solid Ninja Turtle figures. Do you need these? Not really. These are for collectors who need to have it all. They don't come with a lot of accessories. They come with their weapons and some hands. Unfortunately, they come with 3 sets of the same hands. I wish that they had provided like a variety on each one, you know what I mean? But all of them, I think, have the exact same hands. Just multiple sets of them. Could have done a couple more poses. Could have done a couple more head sculpts, I think. It would have been nice to have a couple more head sculpts in here. But you get what you get. And, you know, I got these for like $55. The box was a scratch and dent box, even though you can not barely see it on the side. And then I stacked it with a Target discount. So I got these like half price, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, they look great, especially you hit them with some decent lighting, which I'm going to do in a minute. They really come alive. They pop. They're going to come alive on your shelf. The problem is they're like kind of single-use figs. You have to be kind of creative to kind of come up with a scenario for these in which they're not just like surrounding the Last Ronin figure. You know what I mean? And maybe you can, or maybe they could be used for customs or something, but, you know, the ghost nature of them kind of, like, limits their use. They definitely, if you're the kind of person who takes them out and puts them on the shelf or, like, doesn't even open up the box, that's one thing. But if you're like me and you take photos and do that kind of thing, or do, like, thematic shelves, you will be limited to the fact that these are going to be Ghost Bros. They do one thing, they're dead Ninja Turtles. So, less dynamic. I mean, they gave them the weapons and everything, but I think they should have given them different head sculpts and more hands. That would have been appropriate for this, especially since kind of like Raphael's angry. And I don't know, they should have maybe given him like an angry head sculpt and a somber head sculpt. Compared to the other Ronins, I don't know, man, they haven't made a bad turtle. They look really good. They look like the unarmored version of their Ronin self. They got the cool Ronin-style knee pads and stuff. Those Ronin designs that the Ben Bishop design, there's such great designs of the turtles, and they lend themselves to the sort of tactile nature of the action figures so well, and they're just so well executed here. I actually can't wait for them to just put out regular unarmored ones. I love the Ronin shell, like the style of the Ronin shell. It's on like the battle damage Ronin, and on these it's just really big, chunky, and substantial. Kind of reminds me of like the shell on the first Sketch Turtle that came out last summer. I just really like a big, fat, substantial shell. These Ronin Bros have them. Again, not much in the way of accessories, but they are really cool. But like, when are you ever going to have the Ghost Bros like with their weapons out, like in attack mode on a flight stand? It's just I don't know, it's different, it's limiting, it's cool, but most of the time that these are displayed on a shelf, they're going to be displayed kind of like how I have it at the end, very, very end of this video, where it's just like the bros surrounding Michelangelo as he looks down solemnly or whatever. And that's fine. It doesn't stop the fact that these are incredible figures, but it does sort of limit the appeal of them to maybe not the everyday collector, or like somebody just like limited with space. Like, I'm super limited with space. I don't know what I'm gonna really do with these. I have to redo my whole Ronin shelf to get them on there, which you will see in the upcoming episode of the State of the Shelf. And they're beautiful. They're articulate, just as articulate as any other turtle. Of course, they're like the chunky Ronin turtles, so they're not, you know, they're not going to be doing full splits and stuff with their hands, you know, between their legs, slicing down or some crazy shit. But I mean, they are gorgeous. You can't get around that, but they're limited. But fuck it, they look great. I mean, civilization is collapsing. Why not put this on your shelf? Why not spend $100 on this? Or do what I did and talk the Generation Z-Lennial chick at the counter into giving me like $30 off because there was a slight dent in the box. Do that and then stack it with a Target deal and get it for like $55. Then it's totally worth it. Anyway, I like these guys. You know, hang tight with them. I think there's a bunch of stuff you can do with them. You just gotta get creative, do some lighting, or, you know, if you're a shelf-to-shelf kind of shoulder guy, shoulder-to-shoulder kind of shelf guy, these will do well for you too. Like a lot of the last Ronin figures, it's basically just a style thing. Like, they are incredibly well made. They're beautiful to look at. They're perfect renditions of what they have in the comic book. And ultimately, I can't wait for more of this stuff to come out. When are they going to do the Shredder? Let's do the Shredder. Let's do the Shredder's grandson. Anyway, take it easy, guys. This is the NECA King. I'll see you next time on the NECA King.